Intensifying this storm, sitting as a Category 1 right now as it's passing through from the Caribbean into the Gulf, passing right as we move from the Yucatan toward Cuba, where we're seeing some of the heaviest impacts at this moment. The track here has it set to reach Category 3 strength by early tomorrow morning, so major hurricane before landfall. Does look like landfall will likely be in the Big Bend area of Florida, moving toward our Thursday evening right around 8 o'clock is the latest forecast. Major storm surge expected. But of course, some of that inland flooding too, as you can see some of that moisture riding from Cuba moving northward already at this moment. Our next round of rain and steadier rainfall still to come for tonight into tomorrow with this storm system to the west. But we have a few showers ahead of that we're tracking right now. There's a few drops here as you move along Route 2 just west of 495 and then moving up into New Hampshire. You'll want to watch for hit or miss showers for the daytime hours today before the steadier rainfall approaches tonight. Upper 50s to mid 60s right now. We'll hold on to the mid 60s through this afternoon. Not expecting much in the way of sun, just a few slivers as those clouds get much thicker heading towards sunset tonight. There's that steadier rainfall this evening, and that is going to continue to shift eastward overnight into tomorrow. I think we could have some downpours tomorrow, and I'll have the timeline for that coming up. Jessica. See some downpours developing here, perhaps even a few rumbles of thunder. So things really start to turn more active and wet here heading into your Thursday. We'll see things drying out though as we move toward Friday and Saturday. In fact, this weekend shaping up to be a beauty. But we have rainfall in the amount of 1 to even 1.5 inches projected here. And the question is, where will these downpours set up? It does appear that we could see some long-lasting downpours moving in northwest of 495 and then more so into northern New England, where I do think we'll see more in the way of spots that get over 1 inch of rainfall. Another spot to watch for is down toward the south coast Cape and Islands, an area that was hard hit by rainfall over the weekend. There's signs here that we might see this rain kind of hang up over this area Thursday night into early Friday. Another spot where we might see over 1 inch as well. So the area of rain that we're watching moving in for us is just starting to produce some thunderstorms here into western Pennsylvania. You can see some of the lightning here moving in just south of Buffalo as well. So this will be bringing some active weather our way heading into tomorrow. For now, we have some clouds out there and a few drops that are being squeezed out too. Let's take you north of Boston, where we're seeing the focus of most of the showers this afternoon as we move up toward Manchester, right out toward Leominster, and then stretching out toward areas like Keene. You might run into a few showers with your Route 2 travel and some of your 93 travel as well. We're in the 60s for most spots, a little cooler out toward Worcester at 59, low to mid 60s out there, and below average. Our average high is about 70, and we'll stay in the mid to upper 60s today. We are going to see those clouds stick around for the rest of today, but our 12-hour forecast not showing much in the way of impactful rain for Boston, and that's the case for most locations, especially during the daytime hours. Our futurecast showing a few showers moving in from the west near sunset, and that will try to track eastward overnight, but it's really more so our Thursday that features a higher likelihood for rain. So mostly cloudy tonight in the 50s, rain for your Thursday. A little warmer too as the wind takes on a more southerly direction here. In the morning commute, I don't think spots south of Route 2 will see much in the way of rainfall, as the focus of the rain will initially be north. But as we travel through the afternoon, it does start to move south. The concern here is by the evening commute, we could see some isolated downpours develop here. Notice it gets really heavy, especially south of the Pike as we move just past sunset. Now, as I continue through the timeline, late Thursday night to Friday, notice how those showers still linger over the south coast Cape and Islands. That's why I do think this is a spot that could see over 1 inch yet again. We're tracking the tropics, of course, with Hurricane Helene now making its way toward the Gulf, and it's strengthening rapidly over the next couple of days here. So we're moving toward tomorrow afternoon and evening for likelihood of it strengthening to a Category 3 hurricane at landfall, likely in the Big Bend area of Florida. It's projected to reach 125 miles per hour before weakening as it moves inland. But I want to point out how some of the models here project it could get closer to a Cat 4 strength here. Keep in mind, Category 4 strength is right above 130 miles per hour. So it's a very strong storm. One of the biggest impacts will be the storm surge, 10 to 15 foot surge.